So today we have the Seat Tarraco 1.4 litre.
Wait, Seat? No, it's Seat.
Yeah, that's what I said, what? Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
never mind.
So today we have the Seat Tarraco 1.4 litre 7-seater SUV. General first impressions of the Seat Tarraco? It's a pretty good looking car. Like, it doesn't look like a Seat at all. It's refined, it's stylish, and it looks like a really good family car. I can see myself going for like road trips, family outings, or grocery shopping in this car because it's big, it's spacious, and yeah, it's nice. I like it. What about you, John?
I think looks-wise, when I first saw it, it's a pretty handsome car. And then when I looked at the side profile, right, it reminded me of the Skoda Kodiaq, which incidentally shares the same platform as this car.
What do you mean platform?
Think of it like your Tamiya cars. Most of the bases are the same, you just replace the top shell.
Right. That's a good analogy.
Yeah, so same platform as the Skoda, as well as the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace, but that is not available in Singapore. So the direct competitor of this car is the Skoda Kodiaq, as well as the Peugeot 5008. A little more about this Seat Tarraco 7-seater SUV. It is going for $148,000. The 1.4-litre turbocharged engine produces 148 brake horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. The 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 in 9.4 seconds. For more details on the Tarraco or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to make the smart choice on your next purchase.
So what are the differences between the Seat Tarraco and the Skoda Kodiaq?
Basically, it's like a Tamiya car, it's a different shell on top. So most of it is styling and maybe a few differences in the bells and whistles.
Right.
But let me show you one very cool thing I like about the headlights. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me start the car first.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, but that's not the only cool thing. Take a look at the headlight.
Ooh, like it just goes over the white line.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
It looks like it's winking at you.
Yeah, precisely. Cool stuff, man. All right, enough about the exterior of the Tarraco. It's time for the backs.
To the boot! Right, so the Seat comes with this really awesome feature where you can do this leg sweep. And the boot will open. I'm gonna test it out. Shit, I'm right-legged. Okay, so I'm gonna use my left leg. Oh, it opens! Damn, with my weak kick. Okay, so initially when you look at the boot, right, it doesn't look like much. It doesn't look like there's much space. But okay, so keep in mind it's a 7-seater. Assuming you have a family of 3 kids, any more that'll be crazy, it'll be a baby factory. So you probably want to use the last row, the 3rd row. So to open it up, all you need to do is just press here, like so. And boom! 700 liters of space. Perfect for families. And now we're gonna check out the luggage test. So we put one check-in luggage. I think there's enough space for like another one. But yeah, the anti-trolley. Fits. It's perfect. But to really appreciate this boot, we've got to take this stuff out first. Here you go. Here you go. So if you think 700 liters of space is not enough, the kicker of this boot is this. Bam! More space. How much more? I don't know. But a lot more space. Yeah, and that's basically the boot. Oh, there's 2 ways to close this. You can either press this button here or do the leg sweep. And I'm going to do the leg sweep because it's cooler. Damn it. 3rd time's a charm. So there's one word to describe the Tarraco, and that is space. Just so much space, right? Okay, so see, I have more than enough leg room, more enough headroom. And if you don't have enough leg room, this is just for the seat behind the driver, yeah? You can there's a lever to push forward, lean and roll back, push forward and roll back, and that is cool. I'm a tall guy, so I really need my space. The seats, They're not full leather, but they're okay. They're comfortable. I like it. And yeah, the rear AC is pretty decent. I like it. It's now at like the lower setting, and I can still feel the cold emitting from it. So that's good compared to some of the other cars that we were reviewing before. This is better. And yeah, to the front. No, wait, to the back.
A few moments later.
I must say that it's very important to note that the back seat is definitely for kids, children, or children-sized humans. There's no way, like, even if Julian were here, you wouldn't be able to fit in. So yeah, as you can see, my leg is like sticking out. Like, I can't even... Okay, wait, let me try and get in. Oh yeah, okay, you can fit me, but... Okay, no. So now, let's check out how it fits 3 people. Hello, friends. Hey, surprisingly, it's really spacious. So yeah, it reinforces the whole thing that I said. The Tarraco is all about space. Yeah, we're all comfortable, yeah? Yeah. Cheers.
Okay, before we check out the front seat, this is one feature I think is very important for Singaporeans, especially when you're parked under the hot sun for a very long time. So before you get back to your car, you can do this. Aha! Roll down all 4 windows to let all the hot air escape. And then you can come back to a cooler car. And then if you want to put it back up, all 4 windows go back up. Cool stuff. Okay, with that cool function done, onto the front seat. Okay, first things first. This chair, pretty comfortable. I get support everywhere. It's electric seats with memory function, so it remembers up to 3 profiles. But what I don't like is this fabric material. I don't think it's very suitable for Singapore's climate. But the aircon here is nice and cold, and the buttons are placed pretty within reach, and it's simple to understand. You can't go wrong with this. And then you have the infotainment system, nice big screen, quite responsive to the touch, and cool thing it has navigation, but it comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and I think most of us would prefer to just use the navigation from our phone. So the multi-function steering wheel, on one side you can control your song track and your volume. On the other side, you control the fully digital instrument panel. So right now we are in the traditional mode, speedometer here and rev counter here. And when we change it, it becomes a very cool Audi-esque display. Your speed is in just a number here, and then this shows what gear we are in. So when we put it to D, we can see that maybe it's on the first gear. Okay, let me put it to D first. Yeah, see? First gear. Cool stuff. And then whatever's in the middle, it's configurable. So we're currently on KISS 92. Or you can have your navigation right here. Cool stuff. All in all, this cabin is very comfortable, very functional to be in. And I wouldn't say it's super luxurious, but neither is it basic. It's comfortable. You get what you pay, and there's loads of room, loads of storage space for your cups, bottles, cubby spaces. Glove compartment is nice and big. Oh, you can put SD card and a CD here. I guess that's for your music, but who are we kidding? Most of us have our music in our phones. And yeah, all in all, very nice place to be in. So let's find out how this car drives. Okay, James, before we start on the test drive, let's do this parking assist thing where the car apparently almost automatically helps you park.
Alright, sounds cool, man.
Okay, let's do it.
So you got a signal in order to...
Yeah, the car needs to detect. So now that with the arrow out, it can detect. Okay, hands-free.
Damn, it's like a poltergeist. Also, you still have to manually like
you have
change
to
the gear lah.
Yeah, you have to. With all the cameras.
You know you can put your hands on your lap, right? You don't have to like.
No, I think I need to look like an idiot for this to work.
Performance!
Okay, this is a 1.4 litre turbocharged engine. You would think that such a small engine for a 7-seater, it will be underpowered, but it is not. It is actually just right. It's not super powerful, but it is enough to get you from point A to B. And when you need to haul ass, it does the job as well. And the feeling of the transmission and the turbo kicking in, it's pretty good. Yeah, it works. It's not as if you are lumbering along.
Handling!
Oh, this car has a very nice light handling and is pretty accurate for general use. Interestingly, although it's a long 7-seater SUV, this car handles like a car, like a normal small sedan. You don't feel like you're a huge burden on the road. Yeah, it's quite nimble. It drives like a car. Yeah, I like it.
Features!
Okay. So there are a lot of the features you come to expect from a European car of this range. There is lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, rear alert, and front auto emergency brake. So pretty standard equipment, useful equipment for driving around.
And the parking assist that we just did earlier.
Yes, that's cool tech wizardry. Comfort!
I can see how. Oh, I can hear how stupid I sound. Yeah. As a passenger, I feel extremely comfortable in the Seat Tarraco.
Tarraco. Yeah, so it's comfortable, right?
Yeah, it's Tarraco. I feel very comfortable in Tarraco. The one thing that I said about in all my previous reviews of the Tarraco was that it's very spacious, it's very big, and I really enjoy being in the passenger seat. It's a lot of space. I like it. What about you, John?
With all the features in, nice seats, driving this is a comfortable drive. Yeah, what can I say? Comfort.
Comfort. All right, John. So we're down to will buy, won't buy, go try.
Yep.
You got your answer?
Yes, I do.
Okay. On the count of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Go try.
Will buy.
I
Yeah,
first?
you first,
Okay.
you first.
Okay. So go try because this car is not targeted at the likes of me, right? This car is targeted at people who have kids, at families, and I don't have anything. I don't have kids. I'm not married. So this car, all this space behind is just really not for me. But that being said, I have things that I like and I dislike about the car. I like the design of the car. It's really sleek, it's stylish, it's refined. I like it. I like the 700-liter boot space. And I also like the fact that it's a 1.4-liter engine, but it doesn't feel like a 1.4-liter engine. But then again, what I dislike is actually the price. Because at 148,000, 450,000-ish, there are other similar models out there that cost much less. So this, you're getting this Seat thing, like, Seat is not a very, it's a very understated brand. Like, I don't really know much about Seat, so I rather like pay less to get a more renowned brand, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so go try if you have a family, if you have kids. I don't have kids, and not anytime soon, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, okay, John, why will buy?
Okay, I will disagree with you that Seat is neither here nor there brand. I think Seat has its own pedigree. And interestingly, this car shares the same platform as the Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace and the Skoda Kodiaq. And this car is made in Volkswagen's Wolfsburg factory. So actually this is quite like a German car. And what can I say? For $148,000, you're getting a 7-seater SUV, and that's cheaper than the Peugeot 5008. It's, I would say, value for money. But if you compare this to an Outlander, the Outlander is definitely a lot cheaper, but it has a lot less features. So what you're paying for is the German make, and then the Spanish styling, and a lot more advanced features. So that's why I would buy it. I'm a family man. My wife and kid will be happy behind. It's a very comfortable ride. So yeah, that's why I'll buy it.
Alright.
If I had the money.
Okay. Fair point.
Okay, as you can tell, I really like the Tarraco, and I was wondering if there was any way to encourage people to actually come and try. And I spoke to the Seat marketing manager, and he has come up with some promotions. If you follow our description box below, there's a link for you to go to. Click on it, follow the instructions, get a promo code. And with that promo code, come down to the Seat showroom anytime between December 16th to 22nd. If you decide to buy the Tarraco, this promo code will give you $1,000 off. So if you complete the test drive at the Seat showroom, you will get a Seat cash card. And you will be able to take part in a lucky dip. And what are the prizes? Seat polo t-shirts. See a Seat branding here. There's a very nice blue color polo that I personally want. And the kicker, this awesome windbreaker. I think this one is worth $170+. But if you would really want to win something without going down a test drive, we've got you covered as well. If you sign up in the link below in our description box, I'll be picking one winner who will get this. Yeah, cool stuff. Free stuff for just watching videos on YouTube. Awesome life.